Welcome back to Tampa Bay Right Now. For the next part of our discussion on smoking and the dangers of the habit, we have Leila Martini, the Assistant Director of Tobacco Training and Cessation at the USF Area Health Education Center. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for
All of
having
you
me.
have very long titles
Yes.
this morning. So tell us about USF and what this means and your title and everything you do.
I'll tell you the whole thing. So the University of South Florida AHEC program started its tobacco program in 2007. We're funded by the state through the Department of Health. So we're actually part of Tobacco-Free Florida.
Okay.
You may have seen the commercials, Tobacco-Free Florida commercials, and there's 3 ways to quit. We're the third way. We're the come-in option.
Okay.
So we provide free smoking cessation services to the community. And what that means is if people want to quit smoking, they come to us.
Okay.
And we help them for free.
Wow.
Yeah. And we have 2 different programs. We've got a 6-week program for people who need a little more support, a little more group setting. It's called Quit Smoking Now. And we've got a 2-hour seminar for people who feel like they don't have time but they need the tools. It's called Tools to Quit. And in both, we provide counseling and nicotine replacement for free.
That's fantastic. So how does someone reach out to you? You know, what's their first step?
Sure. First step is to go to our website,
Okay.
www.ahectobacco.com, or to call us at 1-87-QUIT-NOW-6.
And what kind of success stories have you seen come out of there?
I'm really glad you asked me that. We are evaluated by external evaluators, and we just got our quit rate back at its 36%, which is actually very high for people who want to quit. It takes about an average of 7 times to quit smoking. So that's a very high level.
Like 7 times to
7
tries?
7 tries. So we're there, whether it's your first, your second, we're there for you all the way, every time.
Wow.
So people are welcome to come back in the program. There's a lot of success when you combine counseling and nicotine replacement.
Right.
That's what we offer.
It is a lot in your head, right? Because it's an addiction. There's a reason that even though you may know this is bad for me, this could make me sick, you still do that.
Yeah, there's a physiological addiction, which the nicotine replacement patches help because people are addicted to the nicotine.
Right.
So we keep giving them the nicotine and slowly wean them off. But there's also a psychological addiction, the habit, the associations. And so we help them come up with plans for triggers. Like if they're in the car and they feel the need to smoke, what could they do instead? And we give them all those kinds of tools.
And a lot of it is stress related, right? Like people smoke because they feel stressed or they feel you know, like they need to escape from something.
Yeah, that's what you hear a lot of smokers say, is that it's a friend, it's a stressor. If they don't have it, they feel more stressed. A lot of that has to do with the nicotine and the addiction to it.
And right now, we're going to take a look at a couple of powerful PSAs on the dangers of smoking.
At 12, I smoked my first cigarette.
At 15, I was addicted.
By 40, I'll have lung disease.
At 50, I'll die of a heart attack.
Cigarette smoke causes immediate damage that leads to health problems, even death. Those who quit or die are being replaced by a new generation of smokers. I'm Dr. Regina Benjamin, United States Surgeon General. Go to cdc.gov, learn how to make our next generation tobacco-free.
Ask yourself what you will miss more, your children or cigarettes. For as long as I can remember, my mother smoked. She died from lung cancer when I was 16. I could not take the chance of continuing smoking and not being here for my daughter. I know how much I needed my mom still, and I didn't realize it until I had lost her.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
So those are really powerful PSAs. And what are some programs that can help influence people that you guys have to try to, you know, stop the smoking?
Well, the I Quit program houses the Quit Smoking Now and the Tools to Quit, and those programs are really the most powerful we have. We're throughout the state. We're in 9 counties: Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Hernando, Citrus, Charlotte, Manatee, DeSoto, and Sarasota.
I didn't even know we had some of those counties.
Yeah, and we're in all of them.
That's
yeah,
amazing.
and again, free services for everyone.
And how important is it for a person to be supported by their family during this time?
That's a great question. It's very important, especially if the family members are also smokers. So we encourage people to come together.
Right.
That way everybody can quit all at once, or even co-workers. We offer groups in work sites. So if there's employers that are interested in having a group at their office, we'll go to them.
Wow.
Yeah, so we really want to make it as easy as possible for people who want to stop smoking.
And would you say that it's harder for someone to quit who has been smoking for a very long period of time, or is it about the same?
I would guess it's about the same. I think people who have been smoking for a long period of time need to be told about the benefits of quitting. Because I think they maybe have a misconception that it's too late, and it's actually not. Like within 24 hours, the carbon monoxide levels go down. I mean, there's all kinds of benefits that can happen for people who have been smoking for years.
And would you recommend people like quitting cold turkey, or really going through a program and getting patches and really getting the therapy they needed?
Yeah, that's a great question. If people go through a program and get counseling and nicotine replacement, they're twice as likely to succeed. So I recommend that they do that.
And do you see these programs influencing entire families, even children?
I think that if children see their parents stop smoking and they're raised in a household where people aren't smoking, that they're less likely to start.
Right.
Yeah.
And how can the community help you? Can we get involved and volunteer, donate?
The community can tell people that they know who smoke to come to our program and to look us up at ahectobacco.com.
And can someone reach out to you who's not a smoker and say, hey, I have someone that I'd like you to get in contact with, or is it really the smoker's decision?
I think the smoker has to be motivated to quit. We conduct trainings for health profession students and health professionals where we talk about motivational interviewing and the importance of people needing to be self-motivated to quit. So,
and I know we had talked to Gary earlier about how he has former smokers come into his facility and help out everyone because they've been there, they've done that.
Yeah.
Do you have that as well?
We do have former smokers who sometimes come visit the groups, who give us give the other group members encouragement. We also have former smokers who kind of do word of mouth on the street for us and let other people know about our programs.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for all that you do and all the hard work that you put in.
Thank you.
And tell us again how we can get in contact with you.
1-87-QUIT-NOW-6 or www.ahectobacco.com.
And do you have a long waiting list, or is it you can get right in?
Get right in. We have programs going in the 9 counties, and we're ready.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Coming up next, we continue talking about the dangers of smoking with Leela and Gary. Don't go away. We'll be right back.